afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Eagles and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
Braves baseball next. Michael Rodriguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Alden Mueller is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Enrique Herrera.
Stepping in next, Enrique Herrera. First delivery to him.
No ball, one strike.
Here's the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Connor Pitts. Guess he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Pitts had an impressive rise through the minors. He was never viewed as a slam dunk prospect, but since he's molded himself into a guy that this organization really believes in.
Yeah, and all he's done since he put on a uniform is find a way to turn heads with the bat. Bottom line is, if you hit, they will find a place for you in today's game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Herrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
At the plate, Charlie Hahn, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Little gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. TJ Dominique is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Ready now is Barack Brinkley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Barack Brinkley.
And the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Francisco Armas.
Now into the box, Francisco Armas. First offering. Bullet back up the middle. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Runner at second here with one man out. Ball one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Ready with another 2-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Armas at second with 2 down. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The right fielder, Clifford.
So now here is Clifford Little looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Next to hit is Giancarlo Hidalgo.
The second baseman, Giancarlo Hidalgo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Two and two. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Colby Quinlan would be next. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Colby Quinlan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, look at this sliding stop. What a play. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More from the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. And it's quickly 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he's. So the next to bat will be Ike Bradley.
Ike Bradley.
First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Rodriguez is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty B, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Mark Bland is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now it'll be Juan Garcia.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Next, it'll be Rafael Sixto.
Rafael Sixto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Barack Brinkley is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Francisco Armas. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in will be Pedro Rodriguez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Pedro Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. So now into the box is Otis Perazo. Now the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Brinkley will wait on it. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Mueller.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Alden Mueller, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm
And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in once again is Eduardo Franco. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at 2nd, which they did.
Stepping in now, Clifford Little, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he misses with it, 1-1. Down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Up next, Giancarlo Hidalgo. He singled first time up.
Hidalgo.
From the stretch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The catcher, Colby.
Now at the plate here is Colby Quinlan. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The left fielder, number 4, Juan Garcia.
Into the box now, Juan Garcia fouled off. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quinlan is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Into the box, Rafael Sixto, and he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hahn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Atlanta leads it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Enrique Herrera.
The center fielder, Enrique Herrera.
First offering on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's Time to start getting locked in.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right. Up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
No outs, nobody on. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate now, Charlie Hahn. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard but foul. To first. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Dustin Lucas. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Braves lead it 4-1.
I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay. Run it back like a replay. No time for that he say.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Barack Brinkley flew out last time up.
Barack Brinkley.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. All even now, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, count is full.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So stepping in is Francisco Armas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1-2 together.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third base.
Striding in is Johnny Meyers, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone up into the 2nd deck. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting, first base.
Jared Hathaway answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jared Hathaway.
At the plate, Eduardo Franco standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He doubled his last time through. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
This one also hit deep to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Clifford Little. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he misses 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. The Braves on top 6-1. And now Ike Bradley. He bounced out last time up.
The shortstop, Ike Bradley.
First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Mark Bland, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bland, the former San Francisco Giant, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Rodriguez.
To the plate now, Pedro Rodriguez. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Otis Peraza. First pitch on its way. Two 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nope. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That one's in there, 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. Atlanta leads it 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Giancarlo Hidalgo.
Second baseman, Giancarlo Hidalgo.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this lands foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The catcher.
Next to stand in is Colby Quinlan. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him. High in the air out to center field. Herrera will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The left fielder.
So now to the plate, Juan Garcia. First offering.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Hidalgo, base runner at first with 1 out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Rafael Sixto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Braves strand 1. They lead it 6-2. At the plate now is Alden Mueller, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
So now to the plate, Enrique Herrera. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Called strike. 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Roll. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Thomas Bump will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. At the plate, Connor Pitts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Sixto is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So here is Charlie Hahn, grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Lucas.
In now, Dustin Lucas. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
Hahn stands at first with 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ike Bradley, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ike Bradley is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. First and second now, one man out. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-2, full count. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Barack. Brinkley.
The shortstop.
Now here's the first offering.
No, outside.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game pitch streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. Strike 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Johnny Meyers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll too.
Line drive to center field. Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eduardo Franco is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Brinkley is off of first with 2 away. And that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Clifford Little, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Mm, 2-0. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Popped him up. Pitts in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 6-4. Edward DiBiase is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 25, Edward DiBiase.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Mark Bland. And now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
To the plate now, Pedro Rodriguez. Ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Quinlan is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1. Next, it'll be Otis Peraza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
In there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this late.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High and deep down the left field line. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Sixto is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Bobby Zepeda will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now,
Alden Mueller will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Land stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Count is full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
High field. Sixto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stir.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Carlo Hidalgo.
Giancarlo Hidalgo.
Manuel Aviles is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. And now pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mueller is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Colby Quinlan. He flew out in his last debut. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is Juan Garcia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're up 6-4. Enrique Hernandez stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts. 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
No.
A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. Meyers in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Connor Pitts has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Dustin Lucas, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Horatio Staples gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Lucas.
Dustin Lucas will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He's set and the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Little is there. 2 down. And now in the box, Ike Bradley. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
One run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home. Scorched to third. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. It's in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Elton Craig is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Rafael Sixto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The count now at 2-1. Pitch on the way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bradley.
At the plate now, Bradley, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Next up, Francisco Armas. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First delivery to him.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Johnny Meyer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-4. Alberto Guerra comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Mark Bland.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping up is Pedro Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And stepping in, Otis Perazo. And now the first pitch. Rodriguez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one yanked just foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is a heater in there for a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
In there, a base hit. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alden Mueller, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
From the stretch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. He's got to hurry. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Now at the plate is Enrique Herrera. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
To the right side and through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
So now to the plate, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. The 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. And good for him. Connor Pitts has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
David Cruz enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. At the plate, Charlie Hahn. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter, Dustin Lucas. First offering on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ike Bradley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fouled away. Hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide to first. How about that? So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. And the visitors are out in front here, 9-6. Now to the plate, here is Johnny Meyers. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Miguel Reyes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here it comes. Eduardo Franco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day. Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next to bat for Atlanta, Giancarlo Hidalgo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Final strike for the Braves. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Franco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 1-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find this to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Again, he sends it out of play. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Syracuse blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Elton Craig claims the win out of the pen, his first. Miguel Reyes closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visitor.